discussing.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to Newsline, live from the Newsfirst studios here in Dawson Street in Colombo. And I'm joined today, as usual, by Bandula Jayasekara, my colleague and the former diplomat. Good morning to you, Bandula.
Morning for us.
And how are you doing today?
Oh, fine, but where's your blue shirt?
No, I wore a royal tie today. And there's a reason which all will be revealed shortly. We are also joined by the long-suffering Buddhika Patrina. Very good morning.
Good morning to you and all the viewers on Sirasa.
Thank you very much for being on our network. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks.
It's like coming home to you. We are always delighted to welcome back.
Oh, it's a homecoming.
Our friends. Yes, it's a homecoming. And why it's so important this morning that Buddhika Patrina has kindly agreed to come and join us is because he was educated in the Sinhalese medium and has braved the elements and the doubts to come on an English language channel. For that we are doubly grateful. So let's start this by saying to you, Buddhika, in 1996, the most outstanding young politician, you.
Yeah.
Buddhika Patrina.
2006.
Is it? Okay, I've got it, the internet slightly wrong.
Yeah, 2006.
That's why the JC is right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
10 most outstanding.
Type award.
Type award,
Yeah.
JCs, yeah.
Yes.
now I want to ask you, 2006 to 2015, nearly 2016, a great 10 years. What's happened to you? Why are you not a minister?
No, that's a party decision. I always respect the party. One time I give my respect in my blood. I cut my own fingers and put my fingerprint on the statement. So that is party decision. I don't need to argue with party decision.
That you said that you will remain a UNP.
Yes, why not? Yes,
That's what you
never
said in
change
blood.
my party and my party ideology. That's my concrete decision. Till my last beat, I never cross over to any party from UNP.
So
that
that's
is my
what you
party
said
decision.
in
Yeah.
blood,
Yeah.
I want to say this to our viewers. That's the sort of thing that we've been saying in the run-up to the parliamentary elections about choose somebody who knows and who's committed to the people. That's absolutely fascinating that he won't change his ideology. Don't you think, Pandra?
Yeah, that's true. But he studied to be a doctor, but
Yes.
he said he hasn't done his internship as yet. That's what he was telling us.
Yes, so it's the pre-intern. Sometimes, Buddhika, now twice, when you first came into Parliament in 2010,
That's right.
you had a big majority.
Yes.
And now, this time, again you have come up number one. But you are still being ignored. Why? Aren't you angry?
With whom?
With our dear Prime Minister?
No. I can 100% sure. Prime Minister, this is not Prime Minister's decision because this is national government. So we need to fulfill all the party
Obligations.
yes, obligations and needs.
Yeah.
That's the reason I'm not bothered about that. I need to work with people.
Right.
Always Matara innocent people expect something from me. So I can fulfill that requirement. That's me. That's all.
The people of Matra are very lucky, aren't they, Bandula?
Yeah, but if he's been given a ministership, he can do better.
No, not ministership. Without power, as an opposition MP, I did various kind of activities, social services, tertiary education activities in Matara. So every election, this is my 4th election in my life. Always Matara people respect me, and they believe I can do some creative activities for mother. So
And what he was saying in the Sinhala program for us, that you have served for 200 million, right? Social service Sri Lanka, or
yeah,
for over the years.
not 200 million.
200 lakhs.
Yes,
Yeah,
200 million,
over
2,000 lakhs
Yeah, 2,000 lakhs service on his own
To his fund, this man.
per year, per annum.
per annum.
He's
Yes,
raised his funds.
yeah, to serve his people.
Not always money. Sometimes that is
Goods.
money, human resources,
Okay.
goods, equipments, and yes, those.
To the value of that.
When is Buddhika Patirana most happy? Is it when you're serving the people, or when are you happy? Is it when you're working with the people?
Yes.
And is your father a politician?
No, in my family, no political history or political background in my family.
So I get the feeling that you are being badly treated by somebody because you have got so much of contact with the media, and the media loves you, and so some people must be jealous. Do you think they're jealous?
That is your opinion,
Yes.
but that's completely wrong.
Oh.
Media and journalism, both fields are opportunity or asset for me. So I think it means that is asset to party.
But that maybe I'm saying, maybe with your contacts, they would have made you the party spokesperson with all your media relations. Why
No.
didn't they do that?
Always senior ministers.
Appointed.
Appointed to party spokesmen.
spokesman.
So I'm not a senior person in Photopodio.
But do you assist them with media relations, your party?
Yes, why not? Always, and another thing I strongly believe, a strong political education system need to United National Party.
For us, I want to remind you this something very important. Buddhika is going to bring a private member motion very soon. Now in our program, we are totally against this Tuma culture.
Yeah.
So he is going to bring a very interesting for our viewers, a private member motion that they should not be called honorable. This is what he was explaining.
Not only honorable Srimat.
Srimat.
Normally in Sinhala language. He was
You can say it in Sinhala.
In English language.
Just one honorable, honorable excellency, all that.
But Sinhala, that is a completely different context.
Right.
Utuma, Natituma, Atigaru, Garu, Srimat. Because all the politicians, it means members, provincial councils, central parliament, presidency, and local governments, municipalities, municipal councils, and Pradesh Sabhas. All the members are end of the month. These councils, So, Atigaru we can't use this because this is not honorary service.
So they are also like a civil servant.
So this is a funny thing, and I think people criticize this thing. That's the reason.
But it really came from the British system, this honorable MP, and that's it. But then, like you said, in Sinhala language, they have gone beyond. That's
I don't know. Right honorable.
Right honorable.
Right honorable.
Honorable Prime Minister.
Prime Minister, one and only Prime Minister in Sri Lanka. That was DSN.
That was the thing. Srimat. Srimat.
But I think that one gave from British king or queen, no?
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
But then what Buddhika says is that in Sinhala
in Sri Lanka, always used as a tradition.
So he's going to bring this private member more.
Right. So that's good. So then we don't.
Yeah, I think
officially don't have to
within
say it.
next couple of weeks, the motion move to the parliament. Then we can see what is the response
Right.
from people's representatives.
They
can
can
see.
get angry with him more.
Are you?
My opinion is,
Are you naughty?
my opinion is, if anyone need to use these things, Srimad Garu Atigaru, then please they can give a letter to Secretary General in Parliament or Secretary in Provincial Council or Secretary in local authorities.
Yeah.
Yes, I always like to use these Atigaru, Srimad, Medituma, this thing. So that is honorary
Yeah.
thing. That's so I don't need salary. Simple thing.
I want to say this to you. 2 or 3 years ago, in front of the World Trade Center is the old Dutch hospital. Now today it has been made into nice restaurants and it's a nice place. But as you go in to the World Trade, into the old Dutch hospital, as you go in through the arch, if you look to your right, there is a plaque. It's a board to say that this was opened on such and such a day by so and so. It's a little it's a plaque, for want of a better word, Bandura. And in there it says that this was opened by the then Defence Secretary, Gotabaya Rajapaksa. And all that's very well. But my problem is that Gotabaya Rajapaksa was the Defence Secretary at the time, but he is referred to as Honourable Gotabaya Rajapaksa Secretary. All ministry secretaries are not, there's no provision. We can't refer to them. It's the minister who may be honourable, and if you have your way, it won't be. But at the time, we have this situation, and the board is still there, and it says Honourable Gotabaya Rajapaksa. I'm not saying that he is
I'm
dishonourable.
not disturbing you.
Yes.
But I need to tell one thing. That is completely wrong. Government officials can't use these Garu,
Garu.
those things. And another thing, I think every government, if you think this way, when government performed by leader of some party, then lot of lab dogs.
Yeah, lapdogs. Yeah.
Lapdogs, indeed.
Yes,
Yeah.
these lab dogs try to
Score points.
score points. That's the reason.
But
Because this famous word in Sinhala, Odokku Kukko.
Odokku Kukko.
Odokku.
Lapdogs. That's the
Odokku
direct
Kukko.
මේ
translation.
ඔඩොක්කු කොක්කෝ එනං මේ කංකසන්තුරෙත් ගිල්ලා තියෙනවා.
Hey?
Yes, yes, yes.
Because in KKS we have
No.
the army did the hotel there. The same thing. In the board it says honourable. But the secretaries are not, cannot
No,
describe that.
there's a one point හරි පැහැදිලි
ඔව්.
කිව්වොත් මේක ඔඩොක්කු කුක්ක කංකසන්තුරේ ගිහිල්ලා නැහැ. දැන් ඔඩොක්කු කුක්ක තමයි ලංකාවටම සප්ලයි කරන්නේ මේ බෝඩ්ස් එකතලකින් හදන්නේ.
කොළඹ
Yeah.
හදනවා.
They use these words.
Oh, I see.
That's the reason.
I see.
So this is
Also, let me add, if we-
let's come back to this in a moment.
Yeah.
We're going to have to take a little break. Stay tuned to Newsline. We'll be back with you very shortly. Welcome back to Newsline with Bandula Jayasekara and Mr. Buddhika Patirana, Member of Parliament from the Matara area. Tell me, we were talking about these honourable, these titles, these boards. But Bandula, now it's nearly 1 year into the Ya Palane. So why can't people now change those boards?
Then, now for us, I want to say something which you brought this up. Now, last week we brought it up in the Sinhala program.
Yeah.
I was watching the Foreign Ministry press briefing. There, the spokesperson referred to the three Director General as Matituma, right? And then to the lady, the Secretary General, as Mathinia, and to the assistant director as Mahata. I brought it up. So because how can you demote the assistant? ඒක ගැන මොකද හිතන්නේ මේ විදේශ අමාත්‍යාංශයට උත්තර සාකච්ඡා අපි නරකක් කිව්වේ නෑ. ඉතින් ඒකත් වැරදිනේ.
නෑ මම කියන්නේ මේක වෙලා තියෙන්නේ මේක දැන් habit එකක් නේ. This is a habit. And there's a what is called
culture.
Culture. And we know every sector in Sri Lanka is backward. So some people think, yeah, we need this thing.
Yeah.
We need more security. We need more vehicles.
Yeah.
We need more bodyguards. This is the culture, and that one highly adapted to the blood, bones, and to the bone marrow.
Yeah.
This is the reason.
See, now the doctor in him is coming,
Yeah.
the bone marrow.
Bone marrow. Do you feel sorry that you didn't continue in your medical profession?
No, I have now I haven't time because I'm a full-time politician. Now, this is another treatment for issues in Sri Lanka. No?
We had this young Kavinda Jayawardena. He said he preferred to be said වෛද්‍යතුමා නැතු මන්ත්‍රීතුමා හැර වෛද්‍යතුමා කියනවා නම් කැමති කියලා කිව්වා කාවින්ද.
Yes, but I think now we are politicians, so we are highly concerned about people's issues and matters. So now I think I have time to go to medical stream again.
Is your mom, your mother and your father, are they alive?
No, first time they highly protested against me, but now cool.
They're cool.
Yeah.
How about your wife? Is she cool? Is she happy with you?
Yeah, I think so.
She's watching.
Yeah. Better thing you ask her, then you can get a superb answer from her, not from me.
For us it was very touching when in the Sinhala program when Buddhika said how he came up the hard way, how he about his grandfather, right? How like see how he couldn't sign, right? Buddhika is like he kept his thumbprint. How he came. So I was saying it's so touching the story he talks of the past, how he's beginning, which a lot of people wouldn't talk today.
That's right.
About the humble beginnings, and he's not moved. He's still not, got carried away by this. That was very touching. And then we were asking, we as journalists, Honorable Faraz Saukattali and myself,
Honorable,
right? We feel that how come he should be respected and treated better.
Another thing in Sinhala program, we mentioned one thing. These representatives means like sales representatives, no? Sales representatives represent respective organizations' products.
Yeah.
We are represent from respective people and districts or our area.
Yeah.
So it's almost close. So
there you are.
if we use Garu Tuma to represent people's representatives, why we don't use these
sales representatives?
Sales representatives.
There you are. Let's put this right. To all those salespeople who drive our economy, remember that you are now on par with MP, Member of Parliament, because a sales representative is very much like the Member of Parliament. It's a very good analogy. It's a good description.
But like you were saying, you couldn't complete. You asked, is he naughty?
Yes.
This time.
One time I went to school for a function. I think that was 2009.
Yeah.
One mother suddenly stand and ask Mantri Tuma, not Mr. MP.
Yeah.
That's that's not that is not in Sri Lankan culture.
Yeah.
Mantri Tuma. Oh sir, can I ask a question? I told her, yes, you can ask. What is meaning of MP? Then again I asked, what? Amme. අම්මේ මොකද්ද අම්මට හිතෙන්නේ මන්ත්‍රී කියන්නේ? What is you think? Then she laughing and told me මන්ත්‍රීතුමා මන්ත්‍රීකම් කරාට මන්ත්‍රීකමේ තේරුම දන්නේ නැහැ. ඒකයි මගෙන් උත්තරය අහන්නේ.
You got it right.
Yes.
Then I told her, you can ask question and I'm replying you. It means you can, but you can't ask like this way in public meeting. I came as a guest. මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ මන්ත්‍රී එනවා පීත්තපටිය කපනවා උත්සවයේ තියෙනවා කතා පවත්වනවා බුලතුරු දෙනවා යනවා. But you can continue a dialogue with me.
Later.
The one thing, this is the democratic process. Another thing, මගේ ප්‍රශ්නය උඩ ඔබට පුළුවන් ඒකට hina වෙන්න I counter then she can
counter question.
She can make counter questions.
Yes, yeah.
So මම හිතන විදිහට නම් මන්ත්‍රී කියන්නේ රෙප් කෙනෙක්. හැබැයි මට තේරෙන විදිහට ඔබ හිතන්නේ මන්ත්‍රී කියන්නේ VIP level. That's in VIP level.
ඒ අම්මා කිව්වා.
මම කිව්වා. ඉස්සර මන්ත්‍රී කියලා කියන්නේ ප්‍රභූවරයෙක් ඒ වගේ. හැබැයි මම හිතන්නේ man means mind. 3 in all 3 languages. Sinhala language, Tamil language and English language. 3 means 3.
Yeah.
I can give 3 examples. 3 we know in English 3 means 3. And Tamil language Trishulaya. ඒ වගේම Sinhala in Sinhala language Trivanka it means 3. So in my opinion is mantri means 3 minds. Then mother asks, what are the 3 minds? I'll explain that in Sinhala because it's very reasonable. අපිට අතීතය දකින්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ. වර්තමානය තේරුම් ගන්න ගවේෂණය කරන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ. අපි අනාගතය දැකලා අනාගතයට ලංකාව සූදානම් කරන්න ඕනේ. මන්ත්‍රී කෙනෙක් කියන්නේ. Then I told to that mom, but don't ask me again in all the politicians in Sri Lanka in that track.
Whether they are in that track.
Because because I can't reply to that.
Yeah. But you are on that track.
Yeah. I know 100% I'm in that track. But not all the politicians are in that track. That's my reply. මොකද ගස් බැඳපු දන ගස්සපු ගුරුවරියෝ ඉන්න රටක් මේ. එතකොට සමෘද්ධි නියාමකයෝ ගස් බැඳම බැඳේ නැහැ බැඳුණා කියලා කියපු රටක් මේ.
දේවට ඉතින් දඬුවම් නැහැ. No punishment.
Another thing, I think in Sri Lanka now we don't need national leaders.
No.
We need global leaders. I'll explain that thing in Sinhala language. ජාතික නායකයෙකුට යන්න පුළුවන් දුර ඉවරයි ලංකාවේ මම හිතන විදිහට. අපිට global leaders ලා අවශ්‍යයි. ඒ කියන්නේ විශ්වීය දෘෂ්ටියක් තියෙන. Global vision with national thinking. විශ්වීය දෘෂ්ටියක් තියෙන දේශීය නායකයෙකුට අපිට.
I think what Buddhika is trying to say is for us is that we need global leaders.
Yes.
You know, there's no need for national leaders that you go beyond. That's what, right? That's correct, right?
Yes.
So we all have a better
vision,
global vision to improve this
but
country.
national thinking.
With a national thinking.
With a national thinking. මොකද නමුත් අපිට වෙලා තියෙන ලංකාව ලෝකේ තුල තියෙන පුංචි රටක් කියලා හිතන අය නෙවෙයි ඉන්නේ. ලෝකෙම තියෙන ලංකාව තුල කියලා හිතන ලිංගියෙන් මොනේ ඉන්නේ.
Oh, that, like, see, because that famous thing, some people were saying that, we were saying, Lokeng Utum Rata Sri Lanka, when that is wrong. People think that Sri Lanka is full, we are only an island. So that is really what Buddhika is trying to explain.
Buddhika, yesterday or 2 or 3 days ago, we had Sajid Premadas saying that there was no need to give the members of parliament, there was no need for weapons, these revolvers for personal protection. Ajit Perera says you need.
And training also.
And training. What do you say? Do you have a weapon?
No, personally I am not using illegal weapons, but our MSD officers and MPs, they have weapons, include me, because if I told you this is backward society. Api in Sinhala language we rupial 5,000ටත් මිනී මරන.
That people kill people for 5,000 rupees. That's in this society.
සංස්කෘතිය තුල in this political culture sometimes we don't like some
odd person here.
Yeah, these things. But
there are a lot of jealousies also.
Yeah,
so
but
did you
sometimes
do you have training?
No, I'm not using weapons, but we have weapons.
Yeah, your security.
In your security. That's good. I want to ask you another thing. Palane.
Good governance. Yeah.
Can you see good governance? Is it there?
Under present government.
Yeah.
Yes, but some there are some issues because I don't know that English thing.
Yeah.
In Sinhala, I like to explain that thing. බලු වල්ගය 7 අවුරුද්දක් උණ පුරුකක දාලා තිබුණත් එළියට ගත්ත ගමන් ආපහු සැරයක් රෝල් වෙනවා. ඒ වගේ තමයි.
You understand, like a dog's tail.
There's a culture.
Yes.
We suffered and we faced last 21 years.
Right.
So we need to change this thing, but we need time. We need time for that. Sometimes in Yahapalana government, some politicians in both sides, and especially some officials,
they can't change overnight.
Yes, that's the
so
reason.
It takes time.
Yes, we need time to give a 100% or accurate or what is called
need time.
pure. We use that word pure.
Right.
Pure Yahapalana government, we need more time. That is reasonable, no?
In which case, because we are now running out of time, in 6 months' time, Buddhika, please come back and tell us how the progress. All right? Do you have a deal?
Progress in Yahapalana government.
Yes. After
Do you think 6 months is enough for that?
No, give us the update.
Update.
Right.
Only updates. Like
Otherwise, do you know sometimes
now I have to. I'm sorry.
promises are like babies.
I see.
Easy to give, difficult to deliver.
Very good. On that note,
So we need more time, not enough 6 months, but I can give interim report within 6 months.
Yeah, 6 months.
Yeah.
That's what
that's what
But it's like a commission, no?
Yeah, of course. So many now.
Okay.
On that note, thank you very much for coming on our show. We've run out of time, but we look forward to having you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you did very well in English. And Bandal, thank you
Thank
too.
you for this.
Talking about goodwill and so on, if you have an asset called goodwill, you will never be bankrupt. On that note, thank you for having watched. Have a good day. Take care and God bless.